Before watching the video, don't forget to click subscribe button below and click bell icon to notify you about publishing new videos.
Channel Natural Treatment and Home Remedies presents video on Dr. Bach Flower Remedies the Second 19 Part 1.
There is no doubt these new remedies act in a different plane to the old. They are more spiritualized and help us to develop that inner great self in all of us, which has the power to overcome all fears, all difficulties, all worries, all diseases, said Edward Bach, 1935. Aspen. Vague fears for which the sufferer is not aware of the cause. The patient is clearly afraid of something but he himself cannot communicate what it is. Sufferers often do not share their trouble with others. Beech. Highly critical people, a state when the patient develops a complete lack of tolerance to what he deems are mistakes with others. They seem to always focus on others' faults, the system's shortcomings etc. and continually complain about these things. Beech helps one to be more tolerant, lenient and understanding and thus be of greater service to others and oneself. Cherry plum. Lack of control over oneself, lack of control on his own thoughts and actions. A state when the mind is so strained that it does not seem to be under the patient's own control. Real bad thoughts or the impulse to do things that are known wrong often pop up in the patient's mind, and against his own will. In some cases there is a fear of losing control, or of doing dreaded things. Helps clear up this state and strengthens the patient's mind. Chestnut bud. This remedy helps one gain wisdom from one's experience, and also helps gain awareness of one's own shortcomings and mistakes. Helpful when the person seems to repeat the same mistake over and over again. Heals the inability to learn from experience. Crabapple. This is the remedy to be used when the patient feels there is something unclean about himself, self-disgust. Helpful in all cases when the patient feels his body or mind needs to be cleansed or purified. Also helpful when the person seems very much bothered and conscious about some minor thing which they deem to be a flaw with themselves, could even be some little thing about their appearance.
You are watching the video on Dr. Bach Flower Remedies the Second 19. Please subscribe our channel for more videos. Thanks.
Elm. A state when one feels overwhelmed by one's responsibilities, when the goal seems too difficult to humanly accomplish. Very capable people doing good work and often something of importance. At times, the magnitude of the task at hand seems overwhelming to them, leading them to momentarily doubt their ability to accomplish their goals. Also helpful when one feels overwhelmed by the responsibilities of everyday life. Holly. Helps develop compassionate love. Frees the mind from all thoughts of hatred, jealousy, envy, revenge etc. A very powerful remedy since a lot of our vexations and troubles are rooted in selfishness and lack of compassion. Give holly whenever there is conflict with others, greed for material gain etc. Holly, in the words of Edward Bach, removes the desire for everything that is not the love of God. Honeysuckle. Living in memories of the past, helps break all bonds to the past. Could be regrets over one's past failings, nostalgia over times of happiness, unpleasant memories from the past etc. Sometimes the attachment to past is so strong that the patient does not expect further happiness as he has had. Hornbeam. A feeling of tiredness or that one is physically or mentally not strong enough to accomplish the task at hand. Procrastination and laziness. The feeling that one does not have the energy or the strength to carry out one's work. Often they feel their body or mind needs to be strengthened, perhaps through rest, tonics or supplements, before they can do their work. These people find that they generally succeed in doing their tasks when they start doing it. Large. Lack of confidence. They consider themselves less able than others or that they are not good enough to accomplish things. This lack of confidence and doubt in one's abilities keep them from making any bold venture or a strong attempt to succeed. The large state, sometimes, show up as timidity in one's personality.
I hope you enjoyed watching the video on Dr. Bach Flower Remedies the Second 19. Subscribe to our channel Natural Treatment Home Remedies and learn more about new things. Thanks for watching video. Subscribe, comments, like and share. Thanks.